Are you finding yourself feeling really overwhelmed with the laundry? Maybe you never see the bottom of that laundry basket. Maybe you've just got no organisation when it comes to laundry, or maybe you just haven't got enough hours in the day. Trust me, I know how you feel because I'm a mum to 4 children and a dog, and I've been there in the past where I'm so excited just to see the bottom of my laundry basket, and then within a few minutes it's mounted back up again. So I know exactly how you feel. Things drastically changed for me when I put these hacks into place. So these are things that I've either seen on YouTube in the past or I've just come up with the idea of it, and honestly it's made my life so much easier, and I think it will for you as well. So I got 10 tips for you. Let's get stuck straight in, and I hope you enjoy the video. My first hack is to save time on ironing clothes, and to be honest, I hardly ever iron clothes, especially shirts. So what I like to do is I put shirts and I also put some clothes in the tumble dryer, and I will put a wet flannel in the tumble dryer. I do this with dry shirts, and what this does is the wet flannel will create steam in your dryer, and then it will take out the creases of your clothes. What you do need to do, and this is really important, is take the shirt or the top or whatever you've put in the dryer out straight away as soon as it's finished and hang it up. Try not to fold it because that will create creases as well. You do need to hang it up. But honestly, I haven't ironed my son's school shirts for about 6 or 7 years since I learned this hack. And I also do this with my little girl's school shirts now as well. Honestly, to save so much time and energy like you wouldn't believe. My next tip is something that I came up with a few years ago, and this has been one of the biggest game changers for me. And that is when you put your clothes out to dry on the line, put it on hangers. Don't look at me crazy. Honestly, it works wonders for me. And the reason why I started doing this is because I would spend ages pegging out each individual item and then walk straight in the house and it'd start raining, and it would drive me crazy going out there, unpegging all the clothes and then having to lay them back out in my house. So the reason why I started doing this is because then if it starts raining, I can literally grab that hanger off the line and just hang it up in my house somewhere. But another reason why I do this is because it's so much easier just to take the clothes off the line and put it straight in the wardrobe. It honestly takes seconds to do this. If you're wondering how I keep the hangers on the line, I just put 2 pegs on each hanger, and even on windy days I haven't had a hanger blow off the line. Do try it, and if you do, let me know in the comments box below how you get on. Another thing that I recently bought, and I bought this about 6 months ago, is a waterproof peg basket. The reason why I did this is because my basket was just filling up with water all the time. The pegs were getting brittle and broken, and they were just gross, to be honest. So the reason why I did this is to keep my pegs nice and dry, to stop the clean laundry from getting dirty from the dirty pegs, you know, because obviously when it rains, those pegs end up with dirty water on them, and yeah, it can make your clothes dirty. So I will leave a link to this little waterproof bag because it's got a zip to it and it's been brilliant, and I love the fact that you can peg it on your washing line as well. Another hack that I find such a time saver is to pair and roll pajamas together. So what I like to do, and I do this with my pajamas, my kids' pajamas as well, I like to put the top and the bottoms together, and then I'll fold them like this, and then I'll roll them up into kind of like a sausage roll. Not only does it make finding your pajamas so much easier because the top and the bottoms are together, but they also seem to store really nicely in drawers, in boxes, in baskets. Another thing that I switched up probably about 10 years ago was to roll and organise my clothes into organisers like this. The reason why I do this is because I was always rummaging in drawers trying to find certain items, and I found that folding things on top of one another in drawers just was impossible to find things because I'd constantly have to go through things to find a certain top or a certain pair of trousers, for instance. So now that I roll and store my clothes in these organisers, not only does it take a few minutes or even a couple of seconds to find a certain item, it is such a time saver. I don't spend lots of time rolling and folding my clothes either. I seem to be able to store more clothes in my drawers, my wardrobe, and these boxes as well. And if you're interested, I will make a video on how to fold and roll your clothes as well and organise your clothes like this. Just let me know and I'll make a note of that. This is probably my favourite hack, and that is to use a basket for each family member when you're doing laundry. And I mean when you have clean clothes, not when you have dirty clothes. So once you take your clothes out of the dryer, off your drying rack, off your washing line, fold them and then put them into a basket for each member of your family. Obviously, if you've got socks and pants, you don't need to fold those. I honestly find this the biggest time saver because you can just put them into the basket and then take them to the right room or give them to an older child or a family member that's capable of putting their own clothes away. And honestly, this has changed the way that I do laundry massively because it saved so much time and energy. It's also easier because what I did used to do in the past was put all my clothes in one basket and then take them upstairs, put them all out on the bed and have to sort out each person's clothes. So by doing this, all I need to do is just fold and put it into a basket once and then it's done. I don't have to reorganize things. I love these baskets as well. I use them all the time. So I will leave a little link in my description box for you because you can get them from Amazon. You can also get these from supermarkets in the UK. I don't know about anywhere else though, so I will leave a link in my description box for you if you're interested. And you can get these in a few different colours. I've got pink, grey and cream. Another massive game changer has been this heated area that I've got, and you can get quite a few on Amazon. I think you can get them in places like DIY stores as well, and I think you can get them from Argos as well. So have a little look around, but I will leave a link to the one that I've got, which has been amazing and I've had it for years, and some other ones that I've seen on Amazon as well, which are a good price and also have really good reviews. The reason why I use a heated area is because it dries my clothes within a day. Honestly, it's been amazing. I also use a little dehumidifier next to my heated area as well. And the reason why I do this is because my kids were getting coughs because there was a lot of damp in the air. This honestly takes out moisture in the air like you wouldn't believe. It also helps to dry the clothes faster because there's not so much moisture in the air. And this one has been brilliant. I've actually had two of these, one for upstairs and one for downstairs. I'll see if I can find a link for it. I can't promise anything, but if you have a look in my description, anything that I'm mentioning, I'll put links to in my description box. This is also a really good time saver, and that is to roll and fold towels. These store so nicely in baskets, drawers. I've got this towel rack in my bathroom, and the reason why I started folding my towels like this is because if I just fold them the conventional way, they just fall out. So if I fold them in my special way, they stay so nicely in this little rack now, and they also look really presentable. And you might be thinking that this takes more time to fold towels like this, but honestly, once you get the hang of it, it takes seconds to fold a towel like this. You just need to have a little practice, but it doesn't take long to learn either. This has been one of the biggest time savers for me, and that is to organise laundry by laundry colour, so your whites, your darks and your colours, but also by laundry type. So if you've got any laundry that needs to go on a delicate wash, anything like wool or silk or anything like that, put that into one basket on its own. Also, I've got baskets for towels so that I'm not making everything else damp, because obviously towels and flannels are wet, aren't they? And I don't want to make everything else in my laundry basket all damp and smelly. So that's the reason why I've got a separate basket for towels. But because I like to put my towels on a higher wash as well, like a higher temperature, I can just grab those towels all in one go, stick them all in one wash, and then I can put it on a higher temperature wash. I've also got a little flexible box for dirty cloths because I use microfiber cloths for cleaning, and I don't want to get those mixed up with my clothes because I also put those on a high wash, and I put Dettol laundry detergent in with these as well to really kill the germs. So I will leave a link to my microfiber cloths. That's not what they're called. Microfiber cloths, because I use them all the time and I get them from Amazon and they are brilliant. And my last tip for you is to fold and store bedding as a little bundle. Since I started doing this, honestly, I just can grab a bundle of bedding and make my bedding so quickly. Before I started doing this, I was constantly searching for pillowcases, the sheets, the duvets, everything was all mixed up together. I never had a set together either. And I recently helped two ladies organise their laundry cupboard as well. And they were absolutely astonished by how easy this was to do and how much of a time saver it is as well. So what I like to do is I fold out the duvet cover, I put it on the floor, or you can put it on a table or a bed, and then I will put the pillowcases on top. I also put the sheet on top of this as well, and then I'll simply just not choke on my pot noodle. I'll simply just fold up the bedding together like this, and then you've got a nice little bundle that you can store nicely on shelves, in baskets, in boxes, and you can easily just grab a bundle and you know that that is your whole bedding all in one go. You don't have to go fighting around in a cupboard trying to find things. So I hope you enjoyed these tips. I really love using all these tips. These are my favourite laundry hacks that I use all the time. If you've got any laundry hacks, please let me know because I'm always looking for help. Have a lovely rest of your day and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.